need to figure out how much he can count on the run. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, in 2 years' time, it will host Super Bowl 52. You get a look inside the impressive new U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Should be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Here's him now on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw. Hill. And he fires one, but incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's 4th and 4.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So on 4th down, the Vikings will call on their punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Taking it about the 36. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. The second-year man from Nebraska, it's Amir Abdullah. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. And on this offensive unit, one guy that's proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their sight lines. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
Tight end left. Real right, 22.
Run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And caught by Curley. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Xavier Rhodes is a cornerback who does not mind being physical. Whether he's covering passes or coming up in the run game, he's going to be there to make an impact.
Defense has to stand tall here, 3rd and 1.
Ready? 22. Hey, tag 32. Tag 32.
On 3rd and short, the fullback Martin. He's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try to get to the point of attack. And when you're dealing with a quarterback, it's hard to knock it backwards.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Double tight. Hey, tag 50 left. Check. All right, boys, here we go. Easy alert.
Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Here we go, D. All day. 32. Tighten up, tighten up. On the ball, on the ball. Hey, watch this, watch this. You ready? You waiting? Omaha, ready, move.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Switch gears.
In the red zone now, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking it, but incomplete. Now Stafford. That's caught at the 3. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Defense may be thinking pass and come out and nickel on third and goal. They run. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Amir Abdullah with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Vikings now heading onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumping.
You do.
You understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They come out here in the eye. Here again is McKinnon. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Hill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure. On the quarterback, but pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Jeff Locke now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's pulled in at the 32. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Here's Stafford now on second down. Pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Daniil Hunter. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third. Playing coverage here. Now it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that brings up fourth down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Last in the pocket, he goes into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Soul searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Jones. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does when a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Here we go on first and 15.
Watch number 12. Watch number 12. Single. Let's go. White 90. White 90.
Kyle Rudolph, the tight end, in motion. Throwing Jones. He's going to look deep down the field. Trying for White, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, take people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They start the drive with a duel. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
On the ball, 50. Check 50. Check 50.
The throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Curley's got it, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Well, right here, Abdullah. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. It wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Here we go.
For him, old college coach right now, as you can tell before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Watch left, tight end to the left, tight end left.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right
Next
side.
round, let's go. White 90. White 90. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hut.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got time in the pocket. He's got the connection over the middle of the Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to those former
Let's
level.
go. White 90. Check. White 90.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tight right. Hey, 4 down. Let's go. Flex round.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
Ohio, undercrush. Come on, let's go. White 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious...
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Check. 3 down. Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Ohio. Check 31. Ohio. Flex round. Ohio. Check. Ohio.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Jeff Locke now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they begin the drive with a duel. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. The 2nd down run for Abdullah. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
22! Check 26, check 23. Real right. Check.
On first down, Abdullah. And it just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
Hey, tag 50 left. On the ball. 57, ready.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Double tight. Zero. That's a safety creep. Set. 54.
And the D-line pinching together might be expecting the run. Now Stafford hands to Abdullah. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hit.
It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put
Yeah, you get the big yardage there, you run out of smaller. And he connects with Ebron. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now it's Stafford. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And right with it here over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
7 yards remaining here on third down.
Black round! Black round! Ohio! Here we go! What? 90!
Throwing Jones. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Shift together here from the D-line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. There's Stafford. Going for the deep ball. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Stafford gives to Abdullah. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you can control the game.
Here's Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of looking behind it. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Glover Quinn there on the stop. Second down following the run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, and It's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now Jones. He gets it left side to Johnson. All of a 360. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First down coming out of the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. I think
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Ziggy Ansah. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long.
Check three. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this card right where we want it. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a goal.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. This is taken around the 12. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jericho Cotchery as the first half is winding down. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Flex round! Flex round! Check! Check! Ohio! Check, check. Ohio! Check, Ohio! Check 37! Here we go! Grand 38!
On play action, they'll throw. He's got time. He sets to fire deep. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw on second down is Stafford. Flush to his right. Trying for Cotchery, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Ohio! Ohio! Kill. Let's go! Brad, 38!
Right fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His third touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. So they're going to go for 2.
Ohio! Ohio! Check 49!
They'll try to run with McCollum. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Double tight! Hey! Switch!
This is Abdullah.
Go, everybody!
And a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
59! Hey, watch it! Watch that, lady! Zebra! Hey, switch gears.
Here's Stafford now, 2nd down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
Fresh set of downs here.
Hey, go here! Check 13! Big 20! Switch! Hey! Watch the edge!
touchdown right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born and set up in Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Marvin Jones. Touchdown. Detroit. Marvin Jones, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Let's go!
Now you're just saying to yourself, okay, you gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Tight ends left. Ohio! Ohio!
Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you have a quarterback who can move and get outside the pocket, yet still keep his eyes downfield and find open targets, you have a very dangerous player at that position.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3.
Ohio! Slam, slam, slam! Here we go!
He's up to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
Here we go!
Now Jones. And he fends him off. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ziggy Ansah in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Check A2, check A2. Single. Flex round. Watch that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
We got 3. Ohio! Check 43. Come on!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here's Jeff Locke now as he's on for the 5th time here today. deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
That takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense and exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Sets him up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
3rd down now following the completed pass. They come out here in the eye.
Monday. Zero. Shift. Watch the shift.
On 3rd down, Abdullah. And he is going to lose yardage here. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit. Even though I'm not rooting for either team, that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out comes Minnesota. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Hey, we've got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him.
Let's round.
Ohio. 52. Let's go. Brad 38.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Here's Jeff Locke now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't done before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? You shake things up.
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Stafford. Curley's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go. Single. I got a single in the slot. Single in the slot. Flex round. Show it eight. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
Good call.
Throwing Jones. And that's incomplete. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Jeff Locke now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. So here come the Lions now.
Real right, to right, 22. Set.
A toss to Abdullah. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Double tight. Hey, tag 50 left. Set.
Here's Stafford now, second down. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. territory. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to lead all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He's checking. Crash.
To throw on second down to Stafford. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort these out. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Let's go! Grand 38!
Now Jones. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver and tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Watch left. Tight end to the left. Tight end left. Here we go. What? 90.
Now they'll throw here. Out of gun. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Hey, here we go. What? 90. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Tight ends on the loosey. Tight ends on the loosey. Hey, let's go. What? 90. What? 90. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Blue Dan.
Play clock winding down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And Diggs has it. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender with the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Going up top. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Stop right there. Ohio! Let's go! Grand round! Let's go!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Buying time to quarters left. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38! Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Ohio! Ohio!
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's right. A nice gain of 21 yards.
It fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there. And you can concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Ohio! Ohio!
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing Jones. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. What a dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Real right. Check. Presto. 10. Out.
They go with a duel again. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he connects when he runs. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
3 down.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Switch.
They'll run him out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
They go here. Set, left, lady.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And caught by Curley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who was down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
They just want to put this one behind them. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Flex round. Here we go. 1, 9,
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Surveying the field. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Flex round! Flex round! Here we go!
Now Jones. He's got time in the pocket. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's Jeff Locke now. He's been terrific so far. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Hey, tag 32! Tag 32! Here we go. Ladies! 55 is mine, guys. 55.
Abdullah. He can't bring him down.
Weight room does work.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Lions, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, The struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.